Hey everybody, today on Henry's HowTos, I'm going to show you how to make Pakistani beef Sheesh Kebab. Let's get straight into it. So we'll start by grating one brown onion straight into a small bowl. Now with our onion mixture, what we need to do is squeeze it to get some of this excess moisture out. Any extra moisture in the meat will make it fall off the skewer, and that's definitely not the result we want. So you should have something that just looks like that. So into our onion mixture we'll add 1 teaspoon of hot cayenne pepper, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, about 3 crushed garlic cloves, about 1 tablespoon of green chili paste, along with about half a handful of chopped fresh mint. Now just using a spoon, you want to give that a quick mix. And there's already a beautiful aroma coming out of this. Okay, so we'll set this aside for now, and we'll bring across 1 kilo of ground beef. Now this beef is a 70-30 ratio, so that's 30% fat. Now, don't get scared that it's fatty. You gotta remember that we're grilling this, so all that fat's gonna melt. Now, all we need to do with this is add our mixture straight into our beef, like so. And just using your hands, all we need to do is squeeze and push all the meat around. And all we're trying to do is get that marinade completely in the meat. So don't go doing it fast, you gotta do it slow and take your time. If you rush it, you might get a little spot that's just meat and no marinade. And there's nothing worse than the taste of unseasoned meat. So we basically want something that looks like that. So just push it back together into a bowl. And what we're going to do is put this straight into the fridge for about half an hour, just so that that marinade enhance. Okay, so after about a half an hour, we can get started on skewering and cooking it. Now, just like any of my kebab videos, I'm using my Persian mangal, which is an open fire to cook these. And with our Seekh Kebab, we're going to put it on long metal skewers like this. So we'll have our meat here and just a bowl of some warm water, which will help us form the skewers. So just moisten your hand, and you want to grab about half a handful of the meat mixture, and just in the bowl you want to roll it into a nice round meatball, just like that. And then we're going to form it into a cylinder shape just in your hand like this. And now we're ready to skewer. So we'll place the skewer right between the meat like that, and you want to try and push the meat straight onto the skewer like so. As you can see, one side's closed, one side's open. Then starting from the top, push down on the meat like so. So you're getting your thumb to do all the work. Moisten your hand again, and just go straight over it like that. And turn it around, and we'll repeat it again. And you want to take this excess off. Now, I'm not going to keep the pattern like this. You can if you like. It is a bit harder though, not everyone can do it. But traditionally, Seekh Kebab is more of like this. So it's almost a long cylinder shape. So it's up to you. I mean, the shape isn't going to change the flavor. So once you're done, you want to continue with the rest. And you also want to make sure you have your grill on, just so it's preheated by the time we finish making the skewers. Okay, so by this point your grill should be preheated, and we'll start by putting our skewers straight on. Now traditionally this is cooked in a tandoor oven, which is like pretty much at the hole in the ground, but obviously that option isn't available here. But if you do have that option, by all means use it. So all we're doing now is pretty much every 30 seconds you want to rotate your skewers. Now what this is doing is it's sealing the meat onto the skewer, so we're not losing all the meat juices and the marinade. We want all that flavour in the meat still. So from now on you just need to keep your eye on it. Every 30 seconds just flip it. And just be careful of fire flare-ups, because you don't want it to burn it. So after a couple of minutes, you should start to get a nice brown colour like that on it. Once you get that, it's ready to be served. So we'll take them straight off and just put them to the side, just so you can let it rest. And at this point, if you're serving a rice dish or any sort of side dish, go ahead and serve that, and we'll serve the kebabs right next to it. So just like any other mince kebab, from the top push it down a little, and from the bottom straight off. And all we're doing is just repeating that for each skewer. Okay, and simple as that. That's how I make a Pakistani Sheesh Kebab. I hope you liked that, guys. Please like and subscribe. If you got any comments or suggestions, leave them at the bottom, and I'll see you all next time.